Okay, that's not how you're supposed to end it, but I kind of forgot how it's actually supposed to end. And that song is called Summer is Icumen In, or as we would say in more modern English, Summer is a-comin' in. I first heard it on a 1950s Robin Hood series, sung in modern English, but normally it's sung in the more appropriate Anglo-Saxon. And it is sung as a round, which is really cool if you have friends to sing it with. It is very fun to sing. Now, as a banjo player, contractually I have obligation against having friends, so instead I play it on the banjo. And it's pretty easy to play on banjo, minus the single string stuff at the start, which might be challenging if you're a beginning player. I'm in C tuning, so I can do it down there. However, if you're in G tuning, then you will have to do it at a different place higher up. And I would encourage you, if you're, beginning banjo or whatever, to give it a try playing it. Or if you're more advanced or feeling up to it, see if you can create a more elaborate arrangement. Or if you have friends, then see if you can create a round with instruments or just singing it. It's a very fun song. And it is from 1260 AD, which, for context, Greensleeves is sometime in the 1500s. So that means it's almost 800 years old, which is wild. But it's just as fun to sing or play today as it was back then. So in terms of the technical aspects, of course, basically all you have to know to play it is the C scale and C chord shapes. It's a very simple song, modally speaking. It just has the C scale. And that's only if you're doing the single string, because you can also do that whole thing on the higher strings and not have to do single string. And then it's basic chord shapes, which this works for both G and C tuning. You have your C chord shape, you have your G7 B flat, you have your high C. You kind of have your F or maybe your A minor shape. It doesn't really play in. And then you have your high F. And then you also have, I don't know what it's called, but like this 10-10-9 melodic scale. Which you can also wrap your thumb around and do the 9th fret on the 5th string and do it that way. However, I prefer doing it the other way in this song for a couple reasons. One is I can do a pull off, which gives it just a little more bounce if it can be managed properly. And then the second reason is that when you have I can go straight to an open 5th string without having to move my thumb away from it. So that's the main reason. Well, okay, actually, the main reason is my spike for my 5th string popped out, and I've been too lazy to put it back in, so I just play with the 5th as solely a drone string without any frets. So, yeah, so that's the real reason. Anyway, I better end the video before I incriminate myself further. Have a wonderful summer, y'all.